Pisces, this is Marishi, my channel to look at. Let's see what is the situation as of now and what you need to hear from me. Pisces out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me? Pisces out there. Your first card is the Death card. So there is something which you're waiting upon. It's almost the same energy of the Aquarians. You're waiting on something. They're asking you to think about it and let go. Because Death card speaks about transitioning. Letting go of the debt, leaving it behind. Okay, what is not working for you, you need to let go of it and move on with your life. So you need to start thinking a little practically about a situation and make the decision to transition. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpion, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or probably a Taurus. Pisces out there, what else? Your next card is the Seven of Cups. We got the Seven of Pentacles earlier, now we have got the Seven of Cups. So there is something which you feel, it is in your reach, but it feels like your head is up in the clouds within, regards to that situation. You feel like it is in your reach, but it might not be. You're being a little too optimistic about it. You're being very defensive about the situation. But yes, I will have this. That is why you have been waiting. Okay? You were waiting for things to manifest the way you want it to, because you feel like it will happen. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpion. Strong Scorpion energy. Pisces out there, what else? I'm going to just leave it out there. You're very stressed out. Some of you might be losing your sleep over the situation. Like, how much longer should I wait for this to happen? When will this happen? I've been waiting for some time now. How much longer? So you are losing your sleep. You're very stressed out. Yes, it is weighing you down. The Ten of Wands. It's like too much to handle right now. It's getting too much. It's overwhelming. Just thinking about it, it's just overwhelming. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini or probably a Sagittarius. What else, please? Pisces out there. What else? Your next card is this one. If you look at this card, this is the center card in your reading. The Three of Wands. This merchant is waiting for the ships to return. Waiting. So you're waiting for someone to return or something to come your way. Seven of Pentacles. Both energy is talking about waiting. This is repeating itself. You're like, it will happen. I just need to wait for it a little longer. It is on its way. You're being very defensive about this whole situation. Because you are confused. You are just way too optimistic about it. It's almost like they're rubbing it in. Because somebody needs to wake up. Yeah. Because there are 78 cards in this deck, and if it's going in the same, same track, with the same energies, they're literally rubbing it in. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries or Taurus. Pisces out there, what else? I'm not going to even speak about it. Because it's repeating. Ten of Wands. I told you, it's overwhelming. It's just every step you're going to take, it's just going to weigh you down the waiting period is exhausting now. It's getting tiring because it's like, good Lord, how much longer? And it's stressing you out. You're like, will this ever happen? Will I be, will this ever come through? Whatever you're waiting on for, will this ever come through? You're praying for this to happen. With this Four of Swords, I feel like if this person is laying there but with his hands folded. You're literally hoping, wishing, praying for things to manifest the way you're hoping for. Things to come through. But again, stressed out. There is 3 swords hanging over your head. So that's too much to handle. Alright? Okay. This has to do with the security, stability of your life, your future. That is why you're so much dependent on this, coming your way. That is why you want it so badly. Okay? That is why you're very adamant about waiting for it to happen, waiting for it to come through. Alright, some of you might be dealing with a Libran or probably a Sagittarius. One last card for the Pisces out there. Okay. This is what? Nine of Cups. You want them to come through. You want them to offer you, but it seems like, people are not on the same page. Whatever you're waiting for, somebody else also wanted, or somebody is blocking it. There is loads of conflicts around the situation. Loads of conflicts. People not being on the same page. Or there is competition regards to this. Okay? It could be a job opportunity and other people are also wanting the same thing. Possible? You're nurturing the idea they will come through. That offer will come through eventually. Just, it feels a little exhausting just doing this reading. And all your card speaks about exhaustion. Because so much weight. And it's very plain and clear. It's like very blunt. But it did tire me out. Pisces, what is your last card, please? What is your last card, please? Nine of Wands. It's a very, straightforward reading. Whatever you're waiting for, it's kind of toxic. You're obsessed by this, by this optimism that it will happen, it will come through. That's kind of the devil telling you, wait longer, it's on its way. You're still clinging on to something for 1 year, okay, 2 year, okay, 3 year, 5 years, what the hell? That kind of clinginess, which is unhealthy, which is toxic for your own damn life. Okay? With that optimism that it is on its way. Am I being rude? If I am, you need to wake up. Okay? There is no excuse there. If it is your situation, you would know exactly. If it is not, just move on. Come back for the next reading, maybe. But this whole reading speaks about somebody waiting for something, which isn't happening. Because your first card itself speaks about letting go. Moving on from something. moving on from the toxicity because you're still bound by it. Okay? Consciously or unconsciously, you don't even realize you are clinging onto something. Sorry, I just spat. Clinging onto something which is not even happening. You just don't realize it somehow. Yes. If you look at this Nine of Wands, it's like there is so much anxiousness. There is so much anticipation. You know, you're tired. Exactly. I was speaking about me being tired. If you look at this person is hanging on to that wand. He's just leaning over it. He might just fall over, but he's trying to lean over on this wand, on the stick, and he's trying to, keep standing. He's worried about, what next. He's looking over his shoulders. He's very guarded. It's like, being cautious all the time. There's so much anxiety in your reading. Anxiousness. Even being in the stuck position is like, because I feel like this has been going on for a very long time. It's exhaustive now. Okay? Break from this. It's about time you break from this mentality of waiting, because it's not serving you anymore. You need to let go. Okay? I'm going to stop here. This is Marishi, your channel Shaloka. Until next time, bye bye.